Yeah, I completely agree. We should do that. Yeah. And then go to the zoo, maybe. See some animals. Do you think zoos are bad? You know, all those poor animals are stuck in there. You know, but you want to see them, right? Circuses are fun too, but we really shouldn't go there. Water parks too. There's all these things that you're gonna grow up and everyone's gonna criticize because, you know, yeah. When I was young, I would get spanked. Punch! Punch! Punch, 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 punch! So when I was growing up, I got to see all this stuff that you're not going to get to see. Because, you know, everything's becoming much more political now. You can't see circuses and stuff. Right? You know? Yeah, let's talk about that today. We'll talk about that, okay? How have things changed? Let's talk about that. Hey guys, it's Victor and Little Breakman, Inigo Montoya, Prince of the Morons, the God Prince of J-Vloggers. Biggest crybaby in the world. That's me, of course. Hey, look at that young, handsome guy. Oh, look, you're in there too. And there's Maggie in the background. Someone said that we should have Maggie in the background. So oh yeah, we're having a big conversation today, as you can tell by the intro of the video. And I was just thinking about how when this guy gets older, he's not going to probably get to see the same things and have the same experiences that I had when I was growing up, because a lot of it's going to be politically, you know, uncomfortable now, right? For many of us, right? So growing up, I went to circuses and I went to zoos and water park. I mean, what do you call them? Water parks where they have trained dolphins and trained shamus and all that stuff. And the way things are going, you know, this guy's not going to get to see. Look at you. This guy's not going to get to see any of those things, you know. All those things are going to be outlawed, right? What you think, right? I don't know what else. Like, and a lot of things that we grew up with that were considered like normal, like maybe, hopefully, things that were considered normal, like racism, will be a thing of the past when he gets older. And like gay rights, like in the future, they'll look back and say, wow. Maybe he'll even say, when I was born, not everybody had rights yet. But now I'm an adult, everybody has rights, right? Maybe all these things will change in the future. This is a child that's going to grow up with the internet. You know? I mean, look, he's on the YouTube. He's going to be growing up on YouTube. He's going to be one of the first YouTube babies. Right, buddy? Look. Right? One of the first YouTube babies. You guys are going to see him grow up. It's just a phenomenal experience that's going to happen. Hey. Double punch! Psh! Double punch! Psh! Okay. I was just wondering how the world is going to change, you know, because we've seen it change already in the last few generations. I mean, when my parents were growing up, of course, I think marijuana was legal back then. Now it's illegal. Now it's becoming legal again. Full circle. What else? Segregation has existed. It was a common thing, but now it's of course a thing of the past. And I'm wondering how the world will change in the future. How it's going to change in the future. For example, in the future of this guy's future, it'll be ridiculous that we ever did not allow gay people to get married. I'm sure in the future that will change, right? Now, of course, I know some of you are like, well, that's crazy, but I mean, whether you agree or not, that's the way it's, that's what's going to happen, you know? Gay marriage is going to be something that's completely acceptable in the future. And it'll be ridiculous to think otherwise. It'll be ridiculous that it ever was anything but, right? Australia has introduced a new category to sex, as in male, female, and I guess other. I don't actually know what that is. If anyone knows what that is, but I imagine that's going to spread around the world as well. People will start accepting that. I'm really curious as to what's going to happen in the Middle East. I have a feeling it's going to kind of stay the way it's always been. Who knows? I don't know. We've seen animal right activists get stronger and stronger. Zoos and circuses and parks that use shamus and dolphins are feeling their wrath more and more. And I'm betting you'll see less circuses and animals used in those roles. You might still see zoos, but they'll be much more humane, like they have. I think Tampa Busch Gardens has a pretty big, huge area for animals to romp around in. But of course, I think they also sell off their offspring to other zoos. So who knows about that? So things are changing. The internet has completely changed our lives. Everyone will have a YouTube channel, maybe. And they'll probably find more practical uses for this than just being camera whores, right, buddy? Right? Not just exchanging ideas, but probably maybe submitting homeworks. You know, people make their videos for school and send the video links to their professors to check. Who knows? I would imagine it's probably already happening. This is one of the first YouTube babies, internet babies. You're going to see him grow up, at least for a while, until he says, "Get me off, Dad! This is embarrassing!" Right? You're showing people I'm vomiting. It's gross, right? Most of the time, by the way, when you do see him cry, it's usually because he needs to be changed or he's tired. What else is changing? I want you guys to think about this, especially you older folks. Or, well, of course, the younger folks can contribute to the future, but the older folks out there, my age or older, a lot of you are my age or older. How has the world changed? What have you seen that's different? For example, payphones are disappearing. I saw a video the other day of a kid coming up to a payphone in the USA, and he's like, and the mother's like, "Do you know what that is?" He's like, "No, I don't know." And he's handling it. He has never seen one before. Then he says, "Is it like an antique or old-fashioned telephone?" And the mother starts laughing because, of course, it's not. It's just it's a telephone, but he's never seen one before because, you know, it's getting hot, by the way. What? What'd you say? By the way, when he's sitting up like this, his face droops because of gravity. Watch this. I'm going to put him down. You're going to see. He looks all looks all fat. I call him Pumpkin Head. Pumpkin. He's got a big bubble. He looks like Buddha. Pumpkin Head. Now watch this. Watch his transformation. Pumpkin Head. There. Look at that. Oh no. You know, look, but it looks much better that way, right? The fat pulling. Okay. Oh, you want to be held up? Okay, look. There. He prefers that. That's strange. You know when a woman with large boobs lies down the back, though, her boobs kind of flop to the side and they look bigger? Kind of like that. My wife didn't hear that. That's good. She's completely ignoring me. That's good. We're lucky. Get used to it. Mom's going to ignore what we say. Now she's staring at us. Oh, okay. Anyway, how is the world changing? That's a question tonight. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think. How do you predict the world will change in the future? Of course, all these biotechnology, for example, robots in our blood systems. What do you think about genetically modified food that's completely different, that didn't exist back in the day? Space travel, I think that's still a far away dream. That's not going to happen for a long time. We're already genetically choosing the sex of our babies. Some of us, not this guy, though. I got to say, I'm happy you're a boy. But you know, whatever you want to choose to be later, it's up to you. You decided to change, like Bruce Jenner. That's cool with me, buddy. Whatever you want. I guess that's about it for tonight. But yeah, let me know what you think. Pick one topic that you know something about. How will the world change in the future? How has it changed in that field? What do we have to look forward to? Computers are double. Oh, I saw really interesting. I think I talked about this the other day. Yeah, I talked about it in the last video. But maybe we're all living in a computerized simulation right now, like the Matrix. Yeah, but I doubt that. Yeah, even though there's evidence it's true. Okay, we're going to go give this guy a bath, right, Yoko? Almost ready? Oh, the bath is ready, so we got to go. Take a bath, buddy. Let's go get naked. Woo-woo! Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the funny papers. Do they say that anymore? I want the nipple.